2 seconds, guys, just sorting out stuff on the stream, and then we'll start. Right. So hopefully this will start loading now. Okay, I'll just bring it to the main menu. Right, so I've got audio, which is good. I'm just going to sort out this one extra thing. I've kind of got needing to make a thumbnail for the last vid. Sorry, this will only take like 2 seconds because I basically got to use my Resi template. And I literally just have to save the JPEG. No, I should really use PNG, but there we go. I'll just save, and now I can quit. And maybe we can put the thumbnail on now? No, because it's processing. Okay. So while that's processing the Resident Evil 5 vid, which now is actually slightly pissing me off because I forgot to capitalise a letter, because I'm a person who really likes to capitalise letters, even if it's grammatically incorrect. Probably why I always failed English, even though it's my first language, which is absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, that looks better. Okay, title's all fine now. It's public. Shit, did I hit back? Please tell me I didn't hit back. Can I change that? Just reload. Ah, here we go. Now I'm going to add timestamps to that probably before I go to sleep. But I'll either that or do that tomorrow when I get up. Because, yeah, people are probably going to want timestamps for that. So, yeah, sorry about that, guys. Welcome to a bit of an Umbrella Corp stream. I've been playing a bit of RE5, but I thought I'd play some Umbrella Corp, because, you know, just a quick thing before I go to bed, as, you know, I couldn't get any versus games. I might as well give this a go. But first we're just going to have a quick go at the experiment and try and get through this level. If we can't, we'll give it one go. If we can't, oh well, we'll just have to do something different. Umbrella Corp's not bad, if I'm honest. I mean, I really enjoy it. Although then again, I don't normally play that many first-person shooters, and I mean, as a it's you know, it's not really a Resi game, but it is at the same time. And I kind of, you know, you put Resi on something, and I'm going to give it at least a go. And I do enjoy this game quite a bit. Been playing it quite a bit over the past week, so. I forgot to change my audio levels. Yeah, it's going to completely screw up my time. I'm just going to. Yeah, I'll turn the master volume down just slightly. There. No, I need to turn it up just slightly as well. There we go. That should do it. Yeah, I don't think the game's all that bad. I mean, some people prefer other third-person shooters, but I really like this one. It's fast-paced, it's fun, and I mean, it's got one of my favourite franchises of all time as its background, and that really does a lot to sort of help me enjoy a game, because it sort of has one of my favourite franchises attached to it. I enjoy a game a lot more because I know the stuff, and it's almost like you're kind of an expert with the game before you've even played it.
There it is.
Even if it has got a different style of gameplay. Two-piece shotgun? Oh no, it's a pistol.
Sample obtained.
I haven't used this pistol before, probably because I'm not get him off that. Oh crap. I'm gonna get hit by him. Actually, one thing I actually worked out in the single player mode is that if you get on top of the Jeep They can't get to you. Only birds can get to you. The Agile can't get to you. Neither can the Magini. So I need a healing item. Is there a... shit, let's get in. I'd like to find a goddamn herb, please. Oh well, how many have I got left? I've got another 9 samples.
This one's mine.
My aim's probably really off, but I'm basically half tired at this point. I'm mainly playing this because it's something I can do before I get bed, so I can still stream, but I also want to try and make myself a little bit sleepy. I'm a little bit tired at the moment, and not that I find this game boring, just that I'll tire out my eyes and I might actually get a decent night's sleep tonight. Be the first decent night's sleep I've had in ages. I don't sleep very well at all. Fuck, no, I do not want to die right now. The funny thing is, as I was just playing RE5, this reminds me of RE5 because it's an RE5 type map. It's not exactly the same because this is not a portion of the game at all. Too many stairs for that game. Oh no, not domination last. Ah fuck, collection's gonna be hopefully pretty easy. So it basically just means run, collect stuff, done. How many briefcases? Alright, so that's the underground. Oh shit, that's a special. Oh shit. Take into account tactics that I said to myself. Ow, man, get off me. Right, so there's a case over underground, right. It's the best way to sweep up these cases. That one's underground, I think, as well. That one's over by that Jeep, probably. And that one's in the middle there. How do we do this? Run. That's what we do. Right, we'll get this one first. Oh shit, it's underground. Oh no, I mean it's under this level. Oh right, okay, let's grab it. That's one. Now I think there's another one over here. We'll hide on top of the Jeep over here. Oh, it's on top of the Jeep anyway, that's useful. So that means now we can get rid of these enemies. I can't get up here, can you? Oh, you can't. That's too low. If you stick up here, normally they can't get at all. Now, there's another briefcase, so that one is underground. That one looks like it's above ground, if I'm honest. That looks like it's probably in here. Oh, here, yes it is. Run, 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 run. No, it's behind it. Yes, behind it, right. Through the door, through the door, through the door. Run, run, run. Right, now we have to find a way to go underground, but what we first have to do is get out of the way of these things, get up on top of the Jeep, and get whatever behind us. Nothing's behind us. Right, so we'll take out this guy. Take out this guy. I said take out this guy, not knock him over. Right, now. Master case is underground and make a sprint for it. Right, here we go. The thing with this mode, with the collecting briefcases, you really want to, and this experiment, you want to be pretty fast grabbing the briefcases, because as soon as you've got them, you're practically invincible. Shit, that's a special. And I survived. Never seen that special before. That's pretty fucking creepy. Looks like a spider. I don't like spiders. There we go. Right, so now we just have to... Domination's the worst on this. Oh, it's so bad. I hate domination on this bloody experiment, because you just die so quickly. Oh, fuck's sake. Fuck off. Oh, fuck you. I don't want to go back to the beginning of the fucking level already. Oh, fuck. Right, I said I would only give it one go. Did I actually get the special one dead? No, I didn't. He's an ugly ass motherfucker, isn't he? Right, okay, we're going on the multiplayer. I'll just have to give this one a go tomorrow. I don't like this mission. I think the experiment's alright. The problem with the experiment is it's overly difficult for a gauntlet style mode. And I know you're meant to die really fast in multiplayer, but it doesn't really make for a decent single player. As much as the single player is fun, so it takes you through all the maps, but yeah, I guess the next part on that's the RPD actually. Yeah, RPD. Yeah, that's good. RE.net, great thing. Play some online. It's annoying that there aren't any like female like umbrella core customization. It's just kind of annoying. I don't like that there's no like female characters. That kind of annoys me. I would have liked to have like Jill and Rebecca and Claire and at least like a generic female soldier, but there aren't any. Maybe we'll get some as DLC. I'm looking forward to the DLC because it's all going to be free, so it's really definitely going to be worth it. But if it wasn't free, I'd still pay for it because the game was only what, £32, which is pretty good for a full game these days. I know some people say, oh, it's a budget title. Is this? I guess you could say that. It's not worth like the full like 40 to 50 to even £60 that you'll pay in the UK for like a game. It's not worth like probably the $60 you pay for it in the US, but it is definitely worth half that price because it's just so much fun. It's fun. It's fast. It's frantic. It's not your average like third-person shooter. It's not. I hate it how people say that like Umbrella Corps is a tactical shooter. Umbrella Corps isn't a tactical shooter, really. It's a team-based shooter, but it has such small teams. Because they probably know it's going to have a small player base, but that gets team matches moving fast, and probably also so then if you have only two friends, you can have two friends, and that makes an entire difference to the team. Also, then the game modes are ever changing and multi-mission. The map's really small to make sure that you definitely get into a firefight. So then you're not going a whole match without finding anyone, and then the matches are like 3 minutes each because it's a fast-paced shooter. It's a really fast-paced shooter. You're meant to really, or technically, go and do your objective or run about and shoot. And my cat's knocking stuff over. That's not good. She hasn't completely damaged everything. She knocked something over. Don't know what. Our cat Grace is a bit funny. She likes to chase flies around everywhere, and she will knock anything over. Because as soon as she opens up her eyes really wide in sort of hunting mood, she'll go after anything. But our other cat, who's in here, Millie, doesn't. It's kind of funny. She'll just open up her eyes and be like, "Oh look, hey, guys, move, please." Christ, I'm going after the objective.
Tracker point located.
Probably should have hidden some cover behind them, but then again, they move it just so the domination point's slightly out of cover, so then you can't, well, it's just about in cover, but you'd still technically be slightly out by hiding next to that. And then you leave your entire back open. And Bravo's starting to get this. Come on, move, you silly bugger. Stop jerking off and play the game. I'm just kidding. Come on. Move together. Let's try and see if we can do this. Next thing I found, right? Everyone runs around with a brainer is one complaint that I have heard about this game. Now the thing is, everyone runs around with a brainer, only because it kills in one hit. Yeah, that's kind of the point. It's meant to be fast paced, you're meant to die quick. You do die, like as you see here. So you're meant to die really quick with the brainer, because it is actually hard to get a hit in. It's easy to get a hit in if you're in an open area, right? But it's also very hard because if you're near other people or other things, you can miscalculate that it's going to go, and sometimes it'll just plunge into someone else, right? So brainer has enough slip-up time, slip-up value. But what also happens if you actually watch this, this is sprinting. This is sprinting with the brainer. You sprint with the brainer because it's very, 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 very fast compared to regular sprinting. and especially with crouching. So like along here where there's no enemies, I sprint, I sprint with the brainer, and we run round, and then when I get to this hallway, pull out my gun, turn around, there's one go over here, open out if we can. Alright, now we will try and brainer him, but okay, no, he got me. So the whole thing is with the brainer is the brainer, it's like a secondary sprint button as well. It's like the brainer makes it faster to get around the map, which really helps in gameplay because the matches, you can see, we only have 40 seconds left in the match, which is excellent. So I'm going to run around the brainer right now, but I'm not going to try and kill with it. I'm just running because it gives you a bit of a speed boost. And this guy's in the doorway, so we'll try and take him out, which he's dead now. Now that we've got him, let's run on the corner. Now, nice thing is, the brainer is good, but if, you know, it's just sort of a random guy around the corner, and you can just, well, you know, get them. That much for it, you can just hit them. Right, now, run out the way, and get the cover. Now, he got my zombie jammer, which means that I'm basically switched. Well, not this guy, but the guy who's behind me. So I'm dead now, but that brainer helped us run out of the situation and get into cover quicker than if we just sprinted. So there is that quite a bit of this is the thing. Some people who really just don't really give a shit about the game just want to abuse it, just use the brainer as this abusive run around and just kill things tool. If you use it with people who really want to play the game properly, and you play the game properly, you can use the brain to its full effect, which isn't just to run around willy-nilly and kill people.
Go after the target. Ignore everyone else.
It is to help you run in a way. I don't know if Capcom once thought of this. It help you get around an area a lot quicker than you would have. It's also then, because it's a lot faster, it also leaves you open. You're a lot more open to attacks, but then again you're also a lot easier to get someone if they come at you around a corner like that. But except I didn't get them with the brainer, but you know. Close enough, right? So that's the target who's on our team. Now it seems that we only have 2 people at the moment, which is actually kind of funny. I've actually seen a match that's 2v2, but as you can see, if you run, then you get, like, if you sprint properly, then you get like really, really fast round time. So let's go around here. I'm the target, as you can see, and I just tried to get them, and I didn't get them. But good spot on them, they got me first. So they were quicker to the draw than me. That, and also there were 2 of them, which made them a lot better at, a lot quicker at killing me, and one of them had a shotgun, which does way more damage. See, I'm really trying to defend this game, and I'm defending this game not with petty arguments, I'm defending it with actual proper gameplay stuff. That actually does really help in a pinch. Like, this game is not a stupidly not well thought out game. It is a competitive shooter, and it wasn't made for regular Resident Evil fans who don't want action. It was made for, mainly, by the looks of things, for the Japanese market. Because at the moment, Japan seems to be going through something with esports. And if that's what they made it for mainly, that's fine. And if they want to give that to the rest of the world, this game, this third person, it's not even called Resident Evil in our country, it's called Umbrella Corps. In Japan it's called Biohazard, but that's brand recognition. We all know it's Resident Evil over here because it's such a big name. We don't have to be told, you know, oh, it's Resident Evil Umbrella Corps. No, it's Biohazard Umbrella. It's just Umbrella Corps, you know, we know what Umbrella is. It is what it is. It doesn't want, it's not pretending, it's just being a third person shooter. And a decent one at that. It is really fun. And I don't know why everyone just complains so much. It's a half-priced retail game that uses the Resident Evil license, does some fun with it. It's like everyone just forgot that every other Resident Evil, like, it's not like the license hasn't done this before. We had Operation Raccoon City, which some people would consider a bad excuse for a game. But to be honest, I love Operation Raccoon City. I rented that game because I didn't have, you know, money back then. I rented that game like day of release because I just really wanted to play it, and I really enjoyed the sort of what-if scenario story, and the gameplay was fun. It's a tactical third-person shooter, and then like you have stuff like Survivor, which was great. I love Survivor 1, I love Survivor 2, I love Dead Aim. I mean, I love just about every single Resident Evil game. Guy's a little bit broken, but every other Resident Evil spin-off, it's like It's like if they went, well, let's take Resident Evil and do something different with it. Let's do what it's
Your orders
not.
are to find
And I know Resident Evil kind of became what people think it's not, with the whole
Which one of
Resident
these
Evil
things has what
reboot
I
in a
need?
way, but Resident 7's being another reboot to a completely different way of doing things. And this is why I think Capcom's been really clever with it, that Resident Evil keeps evolving, like a virus. Think of Resident Evil a bit like William Birkin in Resident Evil 2. It started off as the regular form, the sort of, I'm not going to say like starting off like the guy, but like the one with like, let's say the form of Birkin where he just has the eye and he has his pipe, right? Then Resident Evil 4, as it's becoming more of this juggernaut, it gets bigger and more impactful, right? Then, well, I'm going to just like skip a form, but there's like a form in between that's kind of weak, and yes, I know it can kill you, because you know it's Resident Evil 2, but it's pretty easy to take down. There's one form that I remember from when I played Resident Evil 2. I haven't played it in a while, because I've sort of taken a break from Resident Evil for a while, but it was really easy to kill, and it's sort of like, it went down for a little bit, because people kept bringing it down, in a way. Resident 2, and now it's evolved again into this different thing. But what Capcom's also learned by evolving the series is that it can't just be one thing. If you make it just one thing, yeah, I know you're technically spreading it slightly thinner, it can do different things, but you're also increasing the amount of people who will come into the series through different types of games, and you're also increasing the amount of marketing for of market awareness for like people who enjoy Resident Evil. We are sending them into a third-person shooter, which may make them play a game that they never thought of. I mean, when you play Survivor, if you played Survivor there weren't any. I don't know if many first-person shooters like them, like Doom and stuff. But like, imagine if you'd never played a first-person shooter and Survivor was your first-person shooter, because it's a Resident Evil game, and that brought you into first-person shooting. Doesn't that make that game in a way good for what it did to your life? If you enjoy first-person shooters, couldn't Umbrella Corps do the same thing to young fans of Resident Evil who may have not played one of the other games in the series so far, but see this third-person? I'm gonna call it more of like a. I'd call it fast. What's another word for fast-paced? I call it a blitz shooter, in a way, because it's 3-minute games. You introduce them to the third-person blitz arena shooter thing, right? And it's this game, and they really enjoy it, and they're like, damn, I want to play these other Resident Evil games. And what have you done? You've successfully entered someone into a franchise that they've never played before, and introduce them to something they might just love. And they might love the rest of the games, and it brings them in. Like with me, the game that brought me into Resident Evil was the Dark Side Chronicles. My friend here lent me the Dark Side Chronicles, and that I played through that, and I enjoyed the story, and I enjoyed the gameplay, and I loved it. And I just wanted to eat up every single piece of Resident Evil content, which is hilarious because of zombies, but that I could find. So I like borrowed RE4 and remake and Zero off of here, and I played them all on like my Wii. This is when I only had a Wii, which could like also play games if you remember the Wii. And I just up every single piece of kit, and then I was like, oh, I really want to play like RE5, and I got all these games. I played through loads of them, and I still haven't finished Outbreak yet, and I haven't finished some of the spin-offs, but all of them I've loved. I've enjoyed playing them because it's like Resident Evil. It's like a spin on a game that I already love. So it's a spin on Resident Evil by being a different type of gameplay, but it's also a spin on like third-person shooters, which I've played not many, but a few, because there are a lot of third-person games in a way. I mean, I guess you could call Uncharted a third-person shooter. It's more like a third-person action game, but you know, it's a spin on another type on a genre of game you love, and on a game series that you love. You know, and mixing those two together just makes a beautiful concoction of stuff that you love, which makes you enjoy it even more, because it's both those things mixed together, and it just makes it something that you're definitely going to enjoy. And some people don't, but you know, some people are like, well, we don't want third-person shooters mixing with my Resident Evil. That's fine. You're allowed to have that opinion. That doesn't mean that, like, just because, you know, a game is a different type of third-person shooter, it plays differently, it may not be the mechanics or the thing that you expected it to be. That's why you can slag it off for absolutely no reason, really. Because there is no reason. It's like, it's half price, yet it doesn't have loads of content, but to be honest, then again, Overwatch doesn't have that much content, and that's $60, and it's way not worth its price. What's that, like 5 maps in that entire game, maybe 2 to 3 nodes. The progression sucks. There's nothing fun about the progression. It's just boring, and like you don't unlock enough stuff with progression with all these characters. I mean, yeah, that would unbalance the game if you got extra stuff, but then again, fundamentally then that game really shouldn't be $60 or £50, you know, at that point. I feel really bad about buying that game because the gameplay looks so much fun, and after a few hours it just gets boring. With this, I haven't got bored because there's a progression system, and there's stuff to unlock, and there's a single player, and there's stuff to enjoy. There's even the slightest bit of story here. And it's really fun. As he says as he just dies. A bit like Battlefront, there may not be much for story, but the multiplayer's fun, the horde mode stuff's fun. I love horde modes, I wish there was a horde mode in this. But all of it's so much fun. But, I mean, I know Battlefront was full price, but that even has more content than Overwatch did. Come on. You can't tell me that Battlefront was worse than Overwatch, for fuck's sake. That's just not how it works. I mean, I know I'm a big Star Wars fan, but there was loads more like content in Battlefront than there was in Overwatch. And it's just, I find it more of a fun game. But then if you find Overwatch more of a fun game, all props to you. If you really enjoy it and you feel like you spent money, that's fine. But I have some criticism for it, and I may not like it. But it's all in the eyes of the beholder. Like, I won't entirely slag off Overwatch. I will give my good points. Like, as I said, it was fun for a bit, and I liked all the different character things and all that, like how you can take characters. I will give my good points, and I will give my bad points. But at the end of the day, if I... God damn, I can't do everything. If I really enjoy something, I'm going to say that, and I'm going to be vocal about it, because if I enjoy something... I don't rate things on how well they're made entirely. Like films, I don't, as much as I'll talk about it, I don't rate a film on how well it's made like critics do. Well, at least most critics do. I rate films on how much I enjoy them. So if the film's really well made, but I didn't enjoy it, I'm still going to put that it was really well made, might even give it a few points for being really well made, but I'm not going to give it a 10 out of 10 just because it's really well made. I'll give it a 10 out of 10 if I really, 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 really enjoyed it that much. Same thing with a game. A game can have the highest production values, but if I don't find it fun, I'm not going to entirely think it's great. Oh, got another trophy. Brilliant. What's that trophy for? Like getting to a different level? Go up to level 19. Hog hammer, Soviet style mask, outfit colour, salute, trumpet, neutrals. Now I'm gonna stop now. I'm gonna stop the stream. Sorry about my whole rant about Umbrella Corps. It's just been annoying me about all the people that have been slagging this game off. It really does annoy me. But more for another time. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this stream as well if you joined me from the other one, and I hope you enjoyed the video if you've been watching it. But I had better go now, and I shall see you guys tomorrow, or if you're watching a video, probably up right now, or tomorrow maybe, I don't know, maybe it's already out, maybe it's not, I don't know when you're watching it, but yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video with Resident Evil 5 with Kieran, hopefully, unless I decide to like stream Umbrella Corps during the morning. Although then again, I think as soon as I get up, I'll probably just be like, Kieran, we need to play RE5, and he'll be like, yep, we need to play RE5, so, you know, see you guys later, goodbye.